most of us will stay dry. Just a couple of fair weather clouds over Denver. It's already hot outside, 89 here at CBS 4. Sun does not go down until about 8:31 coming up this evening. So here on the second day of July, our normal high temperature is 88 degrees. We'll be just a little above that today. Back on Monday, you'll recall we were at 96. Then we got the 2-day break. 2 days without 90s. It was 85 on Tuesday. We hit 88 officially yesterday. Today we're going for at least 94. So almost as hot as we were for the start of the week. Tomorrow we stay in the 90s, temperatures near 90, and we'll stay there for the holiday weekend as well. Hotter in southeast Colorado, close to 100, down around La Junta and Lamar. Mid-90s in northeast Colorado, where we'll see some storms. We had a lot of low cloud cover out on the eastern plains, including some fog issues early this morning east of Lyman. That fog has finally lifted on out. 70s for the most part in the mountains, a couple of 80s. We'll maybe see an isolated shower or two for the central mountains. So high country locations mainly south of Interstate 70 and mainly north of Highway 50 have the chance for a storm or two here this afternoon. Air quality alert does continue until 4 p.m. This does include the entire Denver metro area, Boulder and Fort Collins, Greeley included. High concentrations of ground level ozone. That's why it looks rather hazy over downtown Denver here this midday. Unhealthy air for sensitive groups, so young children, older adults, anyone with a respiratory illness. The Department of Health advises not spending too much time outdoors today. It is an ozone action day, so you're asked to do whatever you can to help care for our summer air. Walk if it's possible, take a bike. Try to avoid the car whenever possible and fill up your gas tank after 5 p.m. Far northwest Colorado is under a red flag warning until 8 p.m. High fire danger there. Here's our Futurecast computer model, and the models are still quite excited about thunderstorm activity developing here in northeast Colorado late this afternoon into this evening. And then here's 5 p.m. Most of the storm activity should be over in Kansas and Nebraska at that point. For Denver and all of us here along the Front Range Urban Corridor, we should stay dry. No chance for thunderstorms here, but those storms out on the far eastern plains, some could be severe. We're up to a 2. Scale 1 to 5, we're at a 2 in this yellow shaded area here. The main concern would be big hail, perhaps golf ball size hail from Sterling over to Julesburg down to Burlington. Look how hot it is in the middle of the country. The heat index right now in Dallas, Texas, 106. We're tapping into a little bit of that warm air. Obviously, it's not going to be that hot with the heat index here because heat index isn't a big issue for us. But high pressure is going to start building toward us as we head into the weekend, that high that's over Texas currently. And as it does, the clockwise flow around it, that means an increase in moisture. So by the time we get to the 4th of July, heavy rain is possible. There could be some localized flooding. Here's what it looks like hour by hour for Saturday. We start dry as we almost always do this time of year, and then those rain chances start to go up. Starting around noon, get up to about 50% or so during the afternoon hours on Saturday. We'll see most of the storm activity wrap up by sunset. So for the few large firework displays that are expected to go on this year, they should be okay late evening. But in the afternoon, we'll get wet. And then Sunday, a 40% chance for showers and storms, 20% chance on Monday. Next week, it just looks hot, Andrea. In fact, a week from tomorrow, we'll be approaching 100 degrees going into that second weekend in July.
Oof, going to be a hot one, Ashton. Thank you so much.